Hello, and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. I was trying to get the screen straight. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Capricorn in all placements, and it's timeless in general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless in all placements as well. I am gonna be starting with the Enchanted Map Oracle, and then I will dive in with some tarot. And yeah, let's just get going. Oh, and thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really, really appreciate it. It's helping my channel to grow, which is amazing. All right, so for you, we've got Coming Apart in Reverse, number 46. Happy Bubble is here. Hello, good morning. Thanks for joining. So, yeah, coming apart. For your person, we have Golden Palace in reverse, number 23. And the relationship, we've got Flying in reverse, 20. So all cards in reverse. I don't think this has happened. He's a lucky one. Lucky one to get all the cards in reverse. And let me put on my readers. Okay. So coming apart. So I'm going to hold this upright, but imagine it's in reverse. A situation is unraveling, and your best plans are leading you into a tricky maze. Your challenge is to separate out the elements of this puzzle to get a better perspective on what happened. You may have lingered too long in a place where you didn't belong anymore, seduced by a temporary solution. As you untangle yourself, it's important to maintain a sense of humor. Don't fret. You will learn something valuable that you'll need later when faced with a more dangerous situation. Breathe and know that you are loved. So, yeah, it's kind of like it's a tower moment here. Hey, Redbeard is here. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, it's like something is coming apart. And despite your best efforts, it's what's meant to happen. And it's all about needing to let go. I feel like it's this connection here. I mean, what else are we reading, right? um and yeah, I need to surrender, to learn the lesson, whatever happened here that caused the rift, and or the issue. I don't know if there's a rift, probably. um Yeah, it's about getting a better perspective. Okay, so then your person has Golden Palace in reverse. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Resist the pull to become miserly. There will be enough money, love, youth, food, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Trust in the tides because the flow always returns from the ebb. Chop wood, carry water, as the Chinese proverb says. Practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. So, your person, so this is reversed for your person. Um, they're in a place of kind of scarcity, a scarcity mentality, place of lack, feeling feeling the need to, I feel, to cling to this relationship because it represents some kind of security for them, possibly. It was whatever it could be. Security in a more physical, monetary way. It could be emotional security, psychological security, something like this. And um, they're clinging very tightly. And for you, you're kind of, it could be very difficult to navigate this. Maybe you realize you need to let this go, but it's hard for you to do. There's definitely some lessons to be learned here. So, flying. Hey, the sun is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Um Again, reversed. Um, when you see the flying card reversed, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax wings. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me try this again. The story of Icarus, whose wax made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realize his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. So, this it it is a time right now to surrender and let go, to be grounded. This relationship is, there are lessons to be learned, like I said. And it's a time to just, I think, kind of just both of you focus on yourselves. But, chances are this person's not going to see this reading. However, you doing you and focusing on what you need to focus on will help to influence this person. And at some point, you will fly again, whether it's in this relationship or elsewhere. So, I'm gonna pick. Am I? What am I doing? Yeah, for your person, actually, I'm gonna pick the Dreaming Way Tarot. So your person is feeling Three of Pentacles. This is an interesting Three of Pentacles too. Typically, it's a card of collaboration. There are other people in the picture, but here we have a solo figure. Um, what's on their mind is the King of Pentacles. Their intentions, King of Swords. What they like about you is the King of Wands. Well, we have three kings. That's significant. What they don't like about you is the Ten of Wands. And their next actions, Three of Wands. Potential outcome on their side, Eight of Cups. So your person They could be feeling like, I don't know, maybe you had some kind of collaboration with this person, beyond it being romantic. Although, I have to throw in a caveat here real quick, because I've noticed this for myself, especially recently, where the intention can be from by the reader, can be for a love reading or whatever kind of reading. But love comes in all forms. It's not always romantic. So this might not necessarily be a romantic situation, even though that's my intention. Anyway, I'm still going to try and read it that way. But ultimately, this person is feeling this loss, feeling depleted, and what they want to do is build up build up their finances, build up their kind of physical wealth. There's something going on here where, possibly due to whatever has happened between the two of you, um, they feel lost, they feel alone. Their resources are dwindling, and they know that they need to turn things around to get back to a place of feeling abundant. Uh, I think currently they could be kind of, the Three of Pentacles moves to the Four of Pentacles. They could be kind of leaning towards feeling, kind of like they need to hold on tightly to what they have, but it's coming from a place of lack, of fear, of loss, and that kind of scarcity mindset, like the Golden Palace talked about. And so they're not able to be generous. It's like they're watching the money go out and it's not coming in because their fist is closed, kind of thing. And when you have money, then you can feel more generous. When you don't have it, you close up. And that emotional issues and situations can affect our physical reality. And so their intention is to get very honest with you, honest with themselves. They're really trying to just focus on the facts of the matter. Be very logical and rational and very strategic about how to improve their life. Um this Possibly this situation, although I'm not. Yeah, with that Eight of Cups, I'm thinking that this person is just coming to a place where they're realizing that they are very depleted by the circumstances. So what they like about you, right? Yeah, what they like. I got confused with Sagittarius yesterday. It's been happening more. Not getting great sleep is not helping the situation. Um, you could have some fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, they they like how kind of strong and bold you are. The King of Wands, he's my hell yes guy. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. So they like that you're always moving towards what really lights you up. Once you decide on what you want, you're pretty much unstoppable. And it's inspiring to this person. Um, they like your drive. They like your excitement for what lights you up. That you're always moving towards something that you're passionate about. What they don't like is the 10 of Wands. they feel they feel like you're closing out a cycle. They feel like, okay, so this could be a couple things. They could feel like you are dropping them, that you maybe you've told them you feel like the, this connection is too much of a burden for them. They're closing out a cycle. Let's see. They This is how they feel about you. What they don't like about you, that you are basically coming to this place where you're saying, I can't do this anymore. But also it could be where they feel like you're the burden that they need to drop somehow. In this connection, it's become very heavy, and they want to let this go. So keep in mind that roles can be reversed. Um, so applied as it fits, of course. So their next actions, we have the Three of Wands. And it, this person is, they're waiting for, they're being patient, and they're waiting for something good to come in. They're looking out to the distance. They've made some kind of choice. They know they're closing out a cycle, and they're waiting for something new to come in and take its place. I feel like they're deciding to walk away from this connection because we have the Eight of Cups. And they're kind of, it's like they're taking that wand, and then they're moving on, deciding, maybe they get to a point where they decide they don't want to be patient anymore, and they're just moving away. Maybe you've already kind of told them, this is where I'm at, this is how it needs to be, and maybe they were holding out for too long, and finally they kind of get the point, and they're like, oh, okay, this is over between us. Heavy. So for you, I want to pick some cards from the Guardian Tarot. So how you're feeling is the Two of Swords. And what's on your mind is the Lovers, Gemini energy. Your intentions, Queen of Wands. So now we have the King and the Queen of Wands on the table. It's a match. What do you like about this person? Strength, Leo energy. What you don't like about this person is the Knight of Pentacles. That's earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And your next actions, Ten of Wands. That's what they don't like about you. Isn't that interesting? Right? Because you're dropping the burden. You're releasing them. So potential outcome on your side, Five of Wands. Yeah, see, you feel in a way I feel like your hands are you feel like your hands are tied. You're going back and forth. What do I do? How do I handle this situation? You have a lot of love for this person, but whatever's going on between the two of you, it's left you feeling out of balance. There's this strong connection between the two of you, this strong bond. And it's sort of I'm kind of getting like caught between what your heart is saying and what your head is saying. What you want, your intentions are to move towards what truly makes you happy, to be bold and confident, looking at a new path. Maybe, I said that this person is inspired by you. Maybe you're bringing kind of the masculine and feminine within yourself into balance. You're taking action, but you're also listening to your intuition. You're focusing on your next moves. The Queen of Wands can it's is a very dynamic energy. By the way, there's no tarot and there's no tarot in gender. There's no gender in tarot. Everybody embodies masculine and feminine, or they have it in them. Um, yeah, you just y- y- I feel this energy of you like trying to build yourself up and move in a new direction, or deciding this is what you want. And it's very difficult because you don't want this to end, but it feels like it's just become too much for you, and that's what needs to happen. So what you really like about this person is that they are very strong. You both show up with this king energy, the ability to take action, the ability to um, make good decisions. The problem, though, when you have two kings, there can be power struggle. So it's like, I don't know. It's possible there's been some kind of power struggle here, especially because you know y- you you may see more clearly than this person does at the moment about needing to let this go, to release this, and this person isn't wanting to do that. They're not wanting to let go because we have the Knight of Pentacles here. This is what you don't like about them. Maybe their decision making process is a little too slow for you. This is very slow energy, and you're like, we need to make changes. And maybe they have good intentions and they want to make those changes, but it's it- they don't get implemented very quickly. And for you, especially in this kind of fiery energy, you're like, I I need to take charge of my life, of what I want to do, the direction I want to go. And you see the validity of this person holding out, holding on. Um, you see that they are working on themselves, trying to overcome fears, but ultimately the process that their process is it's too slow for you. And so your next actions is the 10 of Wands, which is what they don't like about you. You're ending a cycle. You're saying, I need to move on. I need to go in a new direction. Yay, Rebecca is here. Hello. Thanks for joining. Um, because this has become a burden. It's not, I get the impression it's just not fun anymore. It's not what lights you up. This, whatever hell yes you were experiencing in the past with this person, that's not there anymore. And so your potential outcome is the 5 of Wands. There's inner conflict here, possibly. There could be arguing. It's so interesting because it's almost like the tables turn, where finally this person is like, you say, okay, it's time to close this out. It's time to be done. This person is like, all right. Maybe they fight you on it at first and then they walk away and you're like, wait, where are you going? Come back here. It's an interesting dynamic. You two have been working things out with each other. We started out with that. There's the lesson, these lessons that need to be learned about surrendering, letting something go. Well, for them, letting something go, and then they finally do. And you're both having trouble letting go ultimately in your own ways. And it's heavy and it's difficult, but it's it's happening so that you two can learn these lessons, so that you can get to a point where you can fly again, where you can move forward. Just because this is happening now doesn't mean it's the end forever. It's just for now kind of thing. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. But I feel the need to pick an inner wisdom card. Just a little bit of advice. I love myself, body, mind, and soul. When you are at peace with yourself and love yourself, it is virtually impossible to be self-destructive. So this really is bringing that energy back to you. That love that you have both been pouring into each other. It's wonderful to a point, but I think that this has become a codependent relationship where you two are expecting each other to fill your cups, showing up with an empty cup, and there's a need to learn to bring that back to you and start to fulfill your own self again. Um, you're both kings. You both know how to do this. You wouldn't have gotten to where you're at in life without knowing how to do this. But um, you've just, it's very easy to get caught up in certain dynamics, and now it's time to bring it back to you. And you will in time, you will feel better, and things will work out, and you'll understand why this all happened. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.